All right, this is a flow sequence that contains everything from strength to mobility to flexibility. I'm assigning this as homework for someone in particular, but everyone is invited to join. If you could do a really nice push-up and a nice deep squat, and you're able to know how to modify as you need to, okay? Then you're invited to do so and use this as a full workout, doing it either rep-based or time-based, all right? There's at least 14 individual movements in this sequence flow. Like I said, that includes strength, mobility, and flexibility. So I'm going to show you twice through at least with all the explanations, and then of course, descriptions when I post. So just the very first part on this first round, I'm going to show you more from the side view because we're doing a hip hinge and that part is so important to get right, okay? So we start the hip hinge with our feet evenly, weight over our feet evenly placed, okay? Nice neutral stance, nice neutral spine, head to tailbone is not going to move, okay? So we're not going to bend the head, we're not going to arch the head or anywhere down the spines. We're going to think about just pushing like you're about to close a cabinet door behind you or a car door behind you. Just push the hips straight back, soft knee, okay? Now, you're going to keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing the hips back, 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 back. You'll lower a bit until you feel like you can no longer push back without losing balance here. At that point, you're going to slide the hands down the length of your entire leg, loading your hamstrings or stretching your hamstrings even more. It's a great hamstring stretch. And then at that point where you can no longer reach down, you can go ahead and drop the hips with it. So you might be more down here when your hands are on the floor. All right, so from here, that was the hinge with the slide down. Now I'm going to turn back around this way and we'll inchworm, all right? So now we begin. First exercise, we're just doing 1 rep each. Let's talk a nice plank. Okay, so shoulder, elbow, wrist alignment. Hands are going to be full flat on the floor. Your middle finger is going to point straight ahead or slightly, maybe 7 degrees out to the side, okay? So grip the entire floor. Don't just put the weight on the heel of your hand, okay? So just holding a nice plank here, okay? We're gonna have glutes engaged, abs engaged, legs engaged, heels pulling in the opposite direction away from the body, and bird dog, 1 each, okay? Same time if you can. Sorry, I can't talk and balance at the same time. Nice strong engagement, the toes and the fingers going in opposite direction. Now we're going to work anti-rotation of the core. Just do one hand in a row, and your goal is to not move the rest of your body. Definitely don't open out at the hips, okay? So from here, we're going to shoot the hips up to the ceiling in down dog. So shooting the hips up to the ceiling will take precedence over your heels touching the floor. If you could touch your heels to the floor, you'll get a nice calf stretch. And then we're going to take the hand and press into the floor and away from the floor. Okay, so you're still pressing the hips up to the sky. Now we're going to dolphin down, squeezing the elbows together. So squeeze the elbows together, get the full length on the floor. Now we're going to shoot forward into a half-loaded push-up. Come up to a full push-up, okay? Now keep holding that plank. From here, we're going to drop into an elbow. Give yourself a little break there and do rotation of the abs. So now we're going to hip dip. If you can't get your full hip down, or if you feel unevenness, don't worry about it. Don't force it, all right? So, but you are using the core to rotate. Then you're gonna come back up into your high plank. Then we're going to do loaded sit-throughs, okay? So again, we're going to push the hips back, prioritizing the pushing of the hips versus how low you get, okay? So push the hips back, you're loaded, step to the outside, and then bring that leg through, sorry about my dirty feet, into a sit through, okay? Other side, load, step to the outside, okay? Keep your shoulder from caving in, okay? So actively rotate that out. Come back to plank. Now we're going to do drive-through pickups. This is dynamic. Keep that landing leg, knee soft, okay? And listen for it to be soft as well. So we'll pick up one leg, drive the knee through, then you'll take that leg. This is one of my favorite exercises, okay? Lift it up, and you'll do a little jump with that, okay? Other side, drive through, lift off, okay? There you go, that was your drive through pickup. Now you kind of end up in sort of this bear plank position, which is what we want. Now this is where you're gonna have to watch carefully. So from bear plank, we're gonna take the opposite knee and opposite hand. The knee is going to come through the body, underneath, and the opposite hand is going to flip you over like so, okay? Now you're in tabletop. You're going to continue in one motion into a crab toe touch. And monkey is supervising. And then straight into a reach. Okay, that glute should be on. Flip over. Now you're back to center. And repeat on the other side. Knee comes under and through. Flip that hand over. A lot of core here. Toe touch. Reach. Okay, you're getting hip flexor, stretch, thoracic spine mobility. All right, come back. We're almost done. Now we're going to, from this position, we're going to push the hands back and basically rock it into this kimchi squat. Okay, so you're getting ankle mobility. From here, we're going to rock back and push our legs out into a push-up, and then jump into a squat, and that'll be it. All right, so it'll look like this. So you'll rock back into your push-up, okay? And then squat, jump those legs in, stand up, and that was one rep, okay? So you can see how this is going to be an entire workout. All right. I know, monkey, get you in the video, all right? So let me see. I can't really see him behind me. Hopefully I won't be kicking any cats. All right, so let's start over. I'm gonna show you the full sequence. Maybe go a little bit more real time. So, hinge back, hinge back, hinge back, hinge back, hinge back. Getting a nice hamstring stretch, hamstring stretch, hamstring stretch. Inchworm the hand forward. Oh, I misjudged. Let me adjust my leg from here. Bird dog. Row. Down dog. Hips up. Dolphin. Shoot forward. Push up. Okay? From here, we're going to elbow down. Hip dips. Okay, come up. Loaded sit-throughs. Push the hips back. Sit through. Watch that supporting shoulder. Load it. Sit through. And from here, drive through pickup. Other side. Bear plank. Flip over. Crab. Reach. Turn over. Other side. Crab. Reach. Turn over. Push back. Kimchi squat. Rock your push up. Half squat. Stand. All right? That's actually really fun if you could get that flow going All right, give it a go.